Okay. Continue. We'll go to the plushie factory near the meet up with Sonia. No! Oh! No, he using again me. Sonia, there she is. What is she doing in a place like this? Please. Master Russell, Sonia's digging around the back of the truck. What are you doing? Ah, Jimmy, please do not startle me. I thought my heart was going to explode. Explode? Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching for Central Island? Oh, there was nothing, something I need to confirm here. Never mind that for now, we found them. What did you find? The bombs, obviously. They found the bombs at the plushie factory. Bombs are at the plushie factory? Hurry over to the plushie factory, the others should already be there too. What are you stalling for? If we don't hurry, we'll be too late.
You are right.
I understand. I'm away there shortly, so please go on without me. Huh?
I am sorry.
Going to be fine, I'll catch up to you soon. Got it, I'll start heading over. She's too suspicious to be the traitor, I'm sorry. I don't know what Sonia wants to do. No time to argue about it. Left Sonia for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first. Freak, I just want to sprint, man. That's why I don't sprint this game. That's why I walked the entirety of it. Left Sonia and for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first, but why is she even at the military base? I can ask her later. Bombs are the biggest priority. Should head over to the plushie factory.
Huh?
With Sonia, told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. Catch up to us later.
Huh?
Later, why? She should know that now isn't the time for that, but
Well,
can I go bring her?
dumbass.
You really think there's time for that, you flippin' dumb butt? You're right, we need to stop the bombs first. Alright, let's go. Still their nerves and charge into the factory. See, there was a roaring engine of the nearby truck. A truck? Why? A truck parked in the middle of the factory? A lot of dangerous looking objects are loaded in the bed of the truck.
Hey,
What stays on top of the bed is that?
Damn it.
I don't know how powerful they are or if they have enough power to blow up the entire island, but there are that many that must be extremely powerful. You really drive the truck and carry over to all these bombs?
Damn it.
Azuchi, can't you disarm these bombs? You're good at this kind of stuff, right? But I could, but looks like the engine is acting as a detonator. So that's why the engine's still running. Bomb set up to go off when the engine stops. The insulator will blow off and trigger the explosion. I don't care how the bill can disarm it or not. It's impossible, I don't have enough time. The detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and welded shut. No way I can disarm it if I can get this thing open. Take a long time, that's not good. I mean, it's almost...
This is bad.
Yeah, dude. What if we use the tools at the military base?
Hey,
We don't have time for that. Extensions of the detonator, right? We can't stall. Then can't we stall for time by adding gasoline? It's no use. The fuel cap has been welded onto.
I'm gonna do it.
Let's drive the truck out of the sea.
Bastard.
You don't even have a driver's license.
Huh?
You seriously gonna stop me? I thought your family was out there breaking the law.
Damn it.
Even that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. Insert the bomb, stall for time, remove the truck. Nothing we can do.
Hey.
Can you check it out? No?
See?
Kind of machine on top of the metal box, because you mentioned?
Huh?
Machine on top of the box? Oh, this? Say card reader. Card reader. Maybe. We can discern the bomb without the card? What? That'd be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to discern the bombs if he didn't have some way of doing that, right?
Huh?
Maybe he never planned on disarming them from the start. I don't think that's it. Nagito's probably trying to make us do something here. What do you mean something?
So...
No, Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think. A theme? You probably would do something messed up like that.
All right.
Gotta find that. You guys do something here. That's she was trying to make us do this time. All the machines are stopped. More importantly, what's that thing over there? Was it there when I first came here? What thing? What are you talking about? I clicked on the laptop. I clicked on the laptop. Thank you. On top of the laptop on top of the stop conveyor belt. Wasn't it the last time I came here, right?
How
Looks
suspicious.
suspicious. Might be good if we examine it thoroughly. Yeah, you're right. Watch the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. Almost immediately a video started playing.
Hello there.
Well, everyone, great work. Really found the bombs. Now believing in you was completely worth it. Nagito. Like the video message from Nagito.
Pissed
Video
me
message,
off.
if you got something to say, he can say it to our
Hey,
faces.
bastard.
For now, let's just watch this through to the end.
Now
Now that you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. The card reader on top of the middle box. All you can scan your e-handbook and we'll discern the bombs.
leave it to me.
If that's the case, then just leave it to me. However,
Well,
it won't work for just any student handbook if you want to discern the bomb. Use a trader's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the trader was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. A little annoyed that they never came forward. If we can stay this way, I'll look like a loss, right? So I was thinking about I should have another battle. Going to be your last chance, trader. What are you going to do? Everyone's life depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. I wonder how this is going to end. Will the trader's identity finally be revealed? And that the video ended. Trader's student handbook.
don't tell me.
That's it. That was all the trap. To weed out the traitor.
Hey, hey.
Seriously, a traitor? If there is, they should come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know. That's true, but stop whining and complaining. We should do it one at a time. It would be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor reads the handbook?
Hey, hey.
It was stupid to be fighting over something like this. No expression on her face. Shaki walked over to the bombs, but that's saying a word. We got our handbook out of our pocket. Huh? Wipe the card reader. Liz. That was wrong. Who's next?
Hey, hey,
They're
hey.
doing, if we make a mistake, the bombs might blow up.
Do you think so?
But they didn't.
Hey.
Just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this.
Anyway.
It's Jackie's not the traitor. No, the traitor would have swiped their handbook right away like she did. What are we gonna do? Who wants to try next?
Hey, hey, hey.
Don't act so careless. Swiping the wrong card might be safe. But only once, you know.
Huh?
What happened?
Well.
Maybe overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds. Zuchi's face turned pale and rushed over to the truck. Pulled his head towards the engine. He suddenly shouted, "Is that a gas?"
What'd you say?
What'd you say? What's going to happen if it's no gas? I told you it was gonna blow. Isn't that too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon.
Are you kidding me?
Didn't Nagito miscalculate?
You serious?
Miscalculate. We didn't set us up, at least get your calculations right, darn it. Monica knows how to keep a schedule.
Are
Can we do anything about it? Is there something we can do?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one thing we can do.
Huh?
What do we have to do?
Damn it.
Right.
Are you kidding
Are
me?
you flipping serious? Maybe we should run? Those words started spinning away. What's gonna happen?
It is all right.
Not a bomb? Huh? All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light.
Huh?
What the heck is this? They're the fireworks? Fireworks. We all stood there dumbfounded. The fireworks slowly decreased their intensity. And eventually, I would not be in that room when they were going off. This means it wasn't a bomb?
Huh?
What the heck? I mean, Nagito said.
Um.
Just as I thought. As you thought.
Hey, hey.
Hey, everyone, look over here. Laptop looks like it's playing another video. Nagito again? Immediately rush over to the laptop. So are you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs below the entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
Damn it.
It was all bluff. What was that bomb he detonated at the hotel? Nagito went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Don't tell
Did
me.
I ever get that bomb? If it wasn't strong enough to blow up an island, Nagito was lying about that.
You pissed me
The watch
off.
was from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his messages so perfectly? The video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. Wireless signal by the detonator. Why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey, hey.
Think about that after we watched the whole thing. You're right. Sorry, did you pause?
Hey.
How did they go? Did the trader come forward? If I had to guess, well, I say they didn't, right? Which is it? It made me very happy. If you guys could tell me. Be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers. I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. Warehouse next door. That's where Nagito is.
I won't
I'm gonna
forgive
make sure to
you.
beat the crap out of him.
That's right.
I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head in with my wrench.
Jeez.
You punks, what are you saying?
Bastard.
I was just gonna beat the crap out of him because I'm the one who's gonna flip and kill him. Guys are totally flipped their lids. Now's not the time to be calm, we need to stop them.
That is an order.
We were right, let's make the haste. Goodbye, truck. That is an order.
Huh?
I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up. Huh? Everyone speaking to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transform into a look of caution. Connie, what is it?
Huh.
Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of the door. Other side of the door? Listen carefully, I can make soft sounds coming from inside the warehouse. Music. What's he planning? Is this another one of his negative traps?
Huh?
Maybe the moment we're about to open the door, a real bomb's gonna go kaboom.
Now then.
Let's open it and find out.
Huh?
Please do not, Connie. It is dangerous. It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Leave it to me.
It'll be fine. Those words of Connie brushed off everyone's warning, slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Huh?
Not opening. Something blocking the door, I can barely open it.
Hey, hey.
The trap, seriously, just stop it, okay?
You?
They'll tell you it'll be fine, just gotta use a little more force.
What?
What happened to opening it slowly? Connie ignored the protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam. It's gonna blow up. Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But,
Huh?
what's this? What happened?
Yo.
Look inside.
It sure is dark.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
Is it dead? The warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were so used to the bright sunlight outside. In the darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
The phone key was suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
Fearsome blades suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse. And fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Hey, hey.
How am I supposed to put out the fire? Should be fire extinguisher supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those. Got it, let's head to the break room. From the Sonia, we ran into the factory. Don't worry, I'll go over there and get them. You guys can stand around outside the main room. Break room is here, right? Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Use supply of lined up plastic bottles. I think there is some kind of liquid inside them.
Everyone.
Those are fire grenades. Fire grenades? Basic fire extinguishing goods. Come out the fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
Strange.
This is strange. Last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
Hey.
Must be plenty, let's hurry up and get back to the warehouse. Grab all the fire grenades and rush back to the warehouse. Sure you don't get too close to the fire, it's dangerous.
Then
Take care not to inhale the smoke as well, we should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Damn it.
If the curtain in the back is burning up, I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do
Let's
it.
go. My dude, what is that throw you're doing? We aimed for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades one after another. But,
Hey.
is this me?
Is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
Curtain absorbed the impact and the thrown grenades, which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning
Does it not
curtain.
seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain.
Just don't be stupid. There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it. It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra Bozu.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Water continuing to vigorously pour out of the sprinkler is probably disgusting. After a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. The fire is out. That is a relief. The heck? Ah, my merch is drenched, splattered with water, and now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey.
Is it okay to look inside now? Time out, you can't, no way. Why can't we go inside? Because our smoke and hazardous gas are so spread out throughout the warehouse, there's gonna be a ventilator for a while.
Well, yeah.
So you're right, it'd be a problem if you're breathing lingering smoke.
So,
For the sake of your health, please wait just for a while. When you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monument Theaters, freshly prepared. Everything is a lie. Monument doesn't exist. Monument Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. No meaning whatsoever. No relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monument can't be found anywhere. What are you going to do here anyway?
yes indeed.
Now that the Monument Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating for now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. My poor immerse was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got
Do
it.
you move forward? Don't be sad about what's that already happened, and be positive. We'll get that already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bullcrap.
I'll
Okay, I'll leave the rest to you guys. Turn on the lights for you guys too. You might hurt yourself in the dark.
Here.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? I thought he wasn't the video message, but he probably escaped by now. So much fire and smoke, and I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Why don't we go inside and see how he's doing?
You.
How'd you know what happened? Nothing happened, but I don't know why. Heart's racing and I won't settle down. I'm scared. Tense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. I can't even budge if really everything was too late. Why do I feel anxious? Let's go inside. Charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I stepped foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
Smells.
Hey,
It's not me.
I am sorry.
Terribly sorry.
you serious?
Say it ain't so, Miss Sonia. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like,
It smells like there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean no?
See?
I noticed that the curtain was burning, but there was a space on the other side of it too. Look where Shaki was pointing, saw a space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Walked towards the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. Never experienced such an impressive atmosphere before. I couldn't even help holding my breath. On the side of the curtain, true source of the intense malice I had been feeling. I had no idea what I was looking at. I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Kamita, the ultimate lucky student. Time had already stopped. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. Numb feeling spread from the center of my body, my brain almost instantly. Nagito was dead. Even when I saw it before me, I wasn't able to comprehend the reality of it yet.
huh? What? What?
What's going on here?
Are you
Is he really dead?
serious?
Not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know. That's right, it's Nagito. Always mess with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why. Can't believe it. Nagito ended up with such a cruel state. Nagito was dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'll never see this guy again. Never expected to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. Couldn't help seeing his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape the truth. Even something as small as that. I mean, Chucky used his handybook.
A body
has been
It
discovered.
was an alibi.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement? Then it's for real?
Hey!
Nagito was really dead?
Damn it.
Not just he's dead, his body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Unless it's one of us, I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? I'm gonna start again. Huh? Class trial is going to start soon, right? Then.
Of course.
We got it. Do it. We gotta find out who killed Nagito's killer is. No matter what you got sacrificed, you're determined to survive on this island, right? Time for action is now. So I'm gonna get you the familiar Monokuma Phi. Oh, hold it right there. I'm gonna get my whaley that I was about to wipe out the Monokuma Phi in such a cool way. Can't stand for this anymore. How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. Make sure I pulverize your evil intentions. Say something.
What's this?
Oh no, I remember who you are. You're Minomi. Just now noticed. Hey Minomi, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? What are you keeping everyone cooped up and silent? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? Why no fair? Are you shutting up too?
Please wait!
Enough already. I already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Let's begin. But
this is just...
in the end, we still have to do it, right? Once the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? There's no choice but to do it, right? It's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. And that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice.
Perhaps look at like your kids are way more well behaved than Minomi.
Don't fuck with me.
Don't flip at me, we're tired of this too, you know? Well, I definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind
Does it mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
The end is near. Not the end.
what's the matter?
Let me get face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You already noticed it, right? Everything behind the Monokuma timer? I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When the timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? When the school trip will be over.
Hey,
This will be finally over. Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they're hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So once again,
The
Monokuma file.
file.
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. This ends here. There won't be an afterward after all.
Do your best.
Do your best.
Wait.
Hold on, I won't let you escape this time. Wait, right there. What do you guys think? The school trip is nearly at the end. It's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Azuchi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
damn it.
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
All right!
So hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go home.
However...
I just think everyone can go home, but this is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. Killer among us. When did those words began to sink into me? True of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it, because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. It wasn't just that, there was something more to it than that. Whatever it was stuck inside of me. Look in the Monokuma file. Victim was Nagito Kamita. Body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The time of death was within noon sharp. Not only was there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there were multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there was a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled throughout his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Huh?
Something wrong with his Monokuma file? And again, what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Nothing with his mouth, though. Laceration on his left arm and knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep.
Nothing weird. By now, if I look around, that's what this investigation is for. Don't worry, or form any conclusions on your own. Makes me more worried than I should be. Discuss it later. Right now is only a chance to investigate. Should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. I guess you're right. Let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Curing locked most of the water, and this wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. That's the I can probably investigate Nagito's body. Never thought I had to investigate Nagito's body. Probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Monicum is dead, there's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey, response, he's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. This is one of the less side plushies that were being produced at the factory. If you need a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. Here's an animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading. What do you call oversized garbage? Just be one of Monicuma's tricks. And why do you do it? Making a hole like that got stabbed, and going to be the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Try to imitate Nagito's body or something.
What are you?
Something to do with that, huh?
You're so.
Probably lying. Seriously, do we know who's lying? You should just dilate the plushie over there.
What's this?
Seem more angry than usual these days, Minomi, but you better watch what you say. I feel like I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give you into your threats, I'll fight you till the very end.
I can't lose.
I'll definitely take back the seat of the world supremacy from Monokuma. Those noises are gone. Was a Monokuma strict and who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, does Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Monokuma plushie has been added to the true bull section of the handbook. I do hope everything is inside this one room, but I highly doubt it. Part of me does not want to stay up till like 3 in the morning. I think a bunch of plastic bottles or remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. There's probably... Those fire grenades that we threw, well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. This fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Nevertheless, the evidence really isn't all that strange. It's an oil lighter. It's where the curtains would have been hanging, and what looks like the fire did extensive damage here. Oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Oil lighter someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It was foolish thought, and this includes the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
Using that, the curtains were set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer would set up some type of trick? Some sort of trick to put it?
you are right.
Killer probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting up the warehouse on fire. Cause a fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why the killer would set the fire to the crime scene, but... Oil lighter has been added to the true bull section of your handbook. I expect it's not going to die like this. Always spreading nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the heck out of us. But even so, dying like this is too cruel, man. It wasn't completely useless. There were times where we only were able to reach the truth because of him. Everything good and bad about him is gone. Never be confused by him again, we'll never be saved by him again. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. And why I wore this tacky outfit. With Nagito's legs tied up, each rope is tied to the pillars nearby, wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wound on his legs were all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
And your Ray is pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Would have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
They just wanted to kill him. They could have just stabbed him one in the chest, right? Looks like they did. Well, the hand... They didn't really bleed from the legs, so... A little blood on the hands. No, what's up with the sprinkler back there, but... Or the stinking megaphone? Microphone? If you disregard with the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. The wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. That's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Even if it was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. If he let him die easily, they can totally understand the dark impulse like that. Even if they were held hostage or held a grudge against them, would they really have gone this far? Torture wounds have been added to the truth bull section of your handbook. Spear with a flash ornament on the impaled deeply. On the flash ornament is impaled deeply in Nagato's stomach. There's no way around it. Looks like this was the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? The cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. If you can use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. It's your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is a spear gun engineer, right? Definitely just came up with that just now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did the spear come from? It's all in Mizumi Castle. Mizumi Castle, designed to be afraid of mice. Can't go in there. Darn you mice, darn you all the heck. He doesn't know what's inside the castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the way in the end of the cord coming out the handle, part of this has a blood on it too. For some reason, the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Inside of human fist, it's strange that the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Shocky mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from the Mizumi Castle. Better if I confirm it later. There's a cut on the upper left arm. The legs and right hand have stab wounds. This wound looks like a slice. But the reason why the wound in his left arm doesn't look like that deep compared to the other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's hideous wound. There's blood everywhere. Something strange. Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm on his hand. Looks like the blood is from where his left arm slices blood. Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Definitely cuts off. I mean, as far as the blood could reach when it was splattered. Now explain the blood in his palm, but something else that's strange. Flip over and look at the back of his hand.
Well,
Also blood, but only above the middle joint of his fingers. You're right. Why is it only in this part?
see?
So I said right is strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. Definitely strange. Why did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Blood on the left hand has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. He was bending right pain. He clearly had his agonizing look on his face when he died. Now they're covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagato from screaming for help?
This is bad.
And a horrible look on his face, a blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. I got a minute, sorry, excuse me. Moving past Kazuchi and me, squatted down next to Nagato's face. And in one swift moment, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
Be fine if you put it right back once I'll put it back once I'm done investigating.
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine, you're gonna get cursed. All the blood on his face looks like it mostly came from the slice in his left arm. If that's the case.
Man.
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey!
What about the blood splattered on his face? No blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well,
The tape has crinkles, it was like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagato was probably deeply moving his mouth under the duct tape. What's wrong with that? She means Nagato's mouth is covered by duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. We tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck into his mouth. What's wrong with that? It's something we really need to worry about. I don't really get it, but just put duct tape back in his mouth already.
Yep.
Yep, you're right. This might be some kind of clue, I should add it, I try to remember it. Knife was stabbed through Nagato's right hand. They killer do this, how could they do something so cruel? The knife, it must be from a military base. And they mentioned that you're right, it looks like it's a survival knife.
Well,
Wound on the legs and the left arm were caused by the same knife, which means that the killer was finished stabbing Nagato's legs and left arm. Stabbed the knife through his right hand,
It cannot
and
be.
then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
How cruel. Does that mean the killer went through the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? They could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why didn't they use a spear at all?
You are right.
Definitely strange. Is there a reason why they had to use it? Reason why they had to use a spear, huh? Barrel knife had been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. What? The rope? I thought there was just one circle there. Right hand was tied to a rope. Like the tip of the rope burned off. This beer resulted in the fire, but that's weird. The rope was burned off like this. Why are Nagato's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Burned rope has been added to the true bullet section of your handbook. Moment the areas. Now I'm surrounding Nagato's body. Can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does it mean I'm used to it? Classmates and dead bodies right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Used to something so am I used to something as am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too.
So just as I
I
thought.
only want to if only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. Let's finish the class trial, then we can think about what happened after. One of us called Nagito in such a cruel way. Too bizarre, I can't do anything except laugh.
Like,
Not freaking out about it like Kazuchi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. And then when the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen then? What's gonna happen?
obviously
My school
wrong.
trip is gonna end right when I'll finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think it'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something afterward the countdown ends.
Hey,
The countdown
hey.
ends. What do you mean something?
Shut up!
We
Shut
just
up!
kill each other and you know, what could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? The way those end smoothly with the countdown. Anyway, like I said before, if we screw up here, it'll be the end of us. Now let's focus on the investigation. Think about the countdown until we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
They're bringing up strange stuff like that. Matter for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's. What looks like it's different this time doesn't matter this time. Doesn't matter. The time looks like the time doesn't matter. Clearly written in the Monokuma file this time the death was not new sharp. If it was new what we were doing at the time. Well right now it's 12:30. This clock has a function. I've been reading for more than a half hour and this without that time skip, so Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened that recently? It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. Happened 30 minutes ago. That was around the time we were struggling with the bombs. Remember why those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Alright!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. Could be like when Nakamaru died, the killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Crime looks like a very detailed, so they would have needed more time to prepare.
Alright!
Whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. None of us have an alibi for that time, that's why we split out the search for the bombs. That's a problem. She's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened is something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
About that sprinkler? One of the sprinklers had activated to put the fire out the fire.
Well,
The girder right next to it, right there.
see?
You see that red streak? Huh? Yeah, I saw it. You're gonna definitely see it. A small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? Oh, it definitely looks like it's blood, but there's no way blood can get up there, right? It's a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. Definitely strange. Should remember this. Blood on the girder has been added to the true bolt section of your handbook. If there's enough evidence for investigating the area behind the curtain, if the goal wasn't just killing Nagato, there should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone through the trouble of tying him with the rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. What was the reason? Better investigate the areas to figure that out. Not flipped over Monokuma panels. Panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned, and did the fire do that? Why they got it like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall. Should have been here, neatly put away. Maybe we were the ones who made this mess. Huh?
See?
The tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? Maybe the reason the panels are tipped over is... the panel opened slowly. That's not the problem. Usually I'm fine. Those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. I think I'm gonna just give it like another 10 minutes and get out of here. I'm tired. Not opening. We'll finish this case tomorrow, and then switch over to like Minecraft or whatever, I think. And then blocking the door can barely open it. I knew it was a trap out. Seriously, just stop it, okay? I'll tell you it'll be fine. I'll tell you it'll be fine. You just gotta use a little more force. What happened though? Slowly opening it. Honey opened with a protest and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam. What indeed was that it?
Well,
Something else I've been wondering.
hey, Hey,
One of the panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? You can lie on top of each other in a straight line. Compared to the other tipped over panels, the line is the only one that's nearly and orderly.
so...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange, that means. Particularly this was done intentionally. It's knocked over the oil. Like, rudder. MP3 player. Even a speaker plugged into it. Why is it here?
Maybe.
It's like a weird music was playing from here. And then that was playing when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. It's like that was busted from getting drenched by their sprinklers. If I'm not mistaken, and the music was playing from the MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music for this? A matter for gun music. Yep.
Hey!
Something I needed to ask her about. Pretty much finished investigating that good body. Good time to talk to her. Sonia, do you have a minute? What is it? Talk to you about when the fake bomb Nagito said in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Before it exploded, you said something like this, right? Is that right? It's not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, not at all, either. Looking for the bombs. Why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching for the central island. One call for you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! It
Come
cannot
on,
be!
do you suspect me? It's a misunderstanding, I'm not the killer. Use this crap, you son of a gun. Sonia?
I'm sorry!
I'd be sorry, I was panicking. I tried to calm down, explain to you what was I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. No?
Well,
Or someone might use them for nefarious reasons. Why now says they're everyone. With the sound the whole time? Does it mean when you heard Nagito was planning the bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is...
I suspected the bombs were disappeared. I earlier searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. As you were searching for them, you were late when we were all gathered.
Please listen!
So that I've reached my conclusion. All Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that bombs were at the military base were fake? I think you could use one.
I
What?
see.
But one of the bombs would be strong enough to let's open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. Felt that I could use one to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
What are you
The
doing?
bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
Those bombs were the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I didn't think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. On further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. Showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs were set were real as well. So then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. Problem is, your reasoning for doing it. This I have explained
do
everything.
you have a minute?
There should be no reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. There's a account of it under the True Bull section of your handbook. Still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well,
A time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. And investigate other places as well. Military base, but Sony mentioned the plushie factory next door. You can catch out where the spear originally came from. Nagito's room too. Others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? Ask Chiaki that they've gathered around her.
I see.
Thinking about proceeding to another area, seems we have the same idea.
Huh?
Is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We have a choice, there just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
Ah,
Guess you're right.
See?
Looks like the clues we found aren't even the piece, are not the pieces missing together. Probably need to search them in the other areas properly. Alternatively, if there aren't any clues in the other areas, we have given up completely. You don't need to say that like that.
Hey, hey!
Can you leave this place? It's okay. Time for us to stand around. Or just to survive, there's no other way to accept to do it. Or to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. Don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. It's a reality, that's why there's no time for us to stand around. Dun 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 dun.
My.
I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However.
While I was staring at all the Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well,
Bomb that went off and the lobby might have been set up there. Huh?
do you have a
You
minute?
had the bombs on the Monokuma plushie, it wouldn't make up for any weapon. Nothing a group of that is forcing us to kill each other would have devised something like that.
Amazing.
Plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let's rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. Bomb aside, these wouldn't explode if we carelessly mess with it.
Easy as
By
pie.
the way, it's all gravy. All gravy? What the heck does it even mean? Stop, there's no bomb. Nobody just picked me up. See, all you feel is a soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You were right.
However.
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. I'm going to give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. Bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, if I kept quiet, I would foreshadow that killing was going to happen. But I'm just not telling you for the first time. For you, I feel relieved. Bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then you brought it from the Octagon.
Wow.
Yeah, hi there, Sonia. Putting bombs on my plushie seemed like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is.
Did I say something I shouldn't have? Not your fault, don't worry about it. Reminds me when we saw Nagito's video message on his laptop. Watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he get the time to message so perfectly? The video was set to play after the explosion of the wireless signal from the detonator. Why do you have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. Nagito should have already been killed, which means the video was recorded in advance. Since the video that might be dead on his laptop that can be used as a clue. With that thought of mine, I tried messing around with his laptop, but no use is locked. There's no way I can examine this. It's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. And the bombs that were stuffed in this truck were actually fireworks. Reminds me, the truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito's must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing special. Nothing in particular that catches my eye. We didn't get anything here. I do kind of want to do a little bit more. I don't know. I'll keep it going for now. I don't care about our pet.
However.
Whoa! Huh? Maybe All right.